So it looks like the It prequel Welcome to Derry is being shelved to a whole new year. And all I can say is, who fucking cares, man? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I was not the biggest fan of this series when it got first announced, and I know, right? Like, I know I'm a Stephen King fan, but that doesn't mean I have to like every single piece of media that's put out there that's Stephen King related. I've had a problem with the show for a number of reasons. The first one is that It Chapter 2 didn't meet up with the same quality as It Chapter 1. I don't think it's a bad movie like a lot of people do, but it was severely lacking, and I hated a lot of the changes they made from the novel. Another reason is it just kind of like ruins the whole point of the first movie. Like, Pennywise is going to be taking on different kids in the 60s, right, in this prequel. And you know for a fact that they're not going to kill off these kids at the end of the series, right? You know for a fact they're going to beat him and they're going to survive, right? You know for a fucking fact that that's going to happen because it's Warner Brothers. They don't have the balls to kill off main characters, especially kid main characters. And you know that's going to happen. And I feel like that kind of just like makes the whole first movie pointless because the whole reason why Pennywise wants the kids to come back when they're adults in the second movie and in the novel is because in the first movie and in the novel they were the first people out of the centuries that he's been on this earth. They were the first kids to actually band together and stop being scared of him, and so that worried him. Then he wants to bring him back to say, I can make anyone scared in that because he's full of himself. He thinks he can do all, and ultimately that leads to his demise. That leads to him getting killed. His quest to be perfect. Ultimately ends in his death. And honestly, I think that's a fucking good message about life. But yeah, I feel like this show kind of makes that whole thing pointless. It makes the first two movies pointless.